You love curses that come with blessings? Well, sometimes they come with blessings. They're occasionally interrupted by blessings, we'll say that. Oh, well, that's weird. So as soon as I clicked the settings menu, it showed up? Is that the tech? Why computers run on memory and not memory? We're being scammed? If you can figure out a way to run a computer on just memory, I'll be impressed. What is this one? Is this even worth continuing? Because if I don't remember anything about it, it's gonna be difficult anyways. Let's check. Oh, cat has settled down into laying down on my lap. It's a blessed day. So Obsidian Edge was interesting, I remember. It's a nice item. We do have Mundane, but we have Obsidian Edge. Get other things that I like. There's so much going on this one. Divine 2 is actually pretty interesting. I remember that as well. There's a lot of kind of cool stuff here, but I might just start over just because I don't know if my brain can catch up on a run that I haven't played in, what is it now, months? It's been months, right? There are some pretty cool stuff. There are some pretty cool things in here, though. I like the Obsidian Edge. Like the Divine 2. And the per turn unsummon is pretty great. Did we get monster left blank? We did not. Well, yeah, I mean, let's not. It's interesting. I don't feel like starting from here though. You just quit? It is quit. Okay. Also, this will be easier on people who haven't seen the game before. I'm not sure if we have any in chat, but if we do, they're certainly gonna like it more if we at least start from scratch. Is there always this many party layouts to choose from in Blyptra? This feels like a lot. Is it different? Hold on, was there actually a change? Or is this from the most recent one? You think it only used to be Forest and Mountain? No, I'm pretty sure it used to be random choices, but I think we just take basic. Like on this mode, it's pretty it's pretty hard to. I mean, we should at least do one that has magical, because if you end up with force or something resembling force, then you get no magic anything, which is kind of boring. There are other options, of course. What if we just do mountain and we search for the other types? And then we run into thorns and we just die, right? Can get magical heroes from blessings? I bet you can't on force, right? Because you can't get any of the magical blessings or curses. I'm gonna try mountain. Yes, I'm sure. Overwrite the in-progress game. Oh, sevens in chat for the game that we didn't finish. Double O 007? Or that, yeah. Okay, now what do we want to start with blessing-wise? Start with a display case, that's an interesting offer. And double loot, yeah. Maybe not. Immediately break our display case, what's this? Interesting. I think just the 2 damage and bloodlust is very good. The vigil is probably not that important, but it could be. That's a pretty good item. By the way, if there's anybody in chat who has questions, feel free to ask them. We are not averse to answering questions. I don't know about this cyanide pill, guys. Fixes Tinder, yeah, that's what I was thinking on that item. Just start with a cyanide pill every time. And then get display case and have to equip it. Oh look, regen. Could add a wall, but we do already have 2 grays. I kinda don't want to. I think it's probably this cool item, display case, and versatile. Although 8 spell casts might be pretty good with 2 blues. But eventually it's not gonna mean much, right? Wallop is one of the better tier 1 heroes, I agree, yeah. I agree, Wallop is one of the better tier 1 heroes. Probably the best tier 1 gray. Hey Kragenex, yeah, we are back to slice and dicing. At least for tonight. Okay, I think this is the call. At the very least, we could give everybody this item. And I think we might. Because tier 1s are not very good. Although, Prodigy is pretty good. Meddler is fine. But also just opening up everybody having physical damage against thorns is interesting. Well, not that interesting because anyone who tries to do will die. Almost anyone. Okay. Yeah, I would take a wallop, but let's go with this. You like getting heroes as they seem to be rarer, especially good ones? True. True. But if I get this, did I just get this? as my other one. Ooh, that side is so good though as well. Okay, hold on. I could probably be talked into this. We don't have that much use for display case yet. And it comes up pretty often. Versatile is good, but like, these things come up a lot. I could do that. Each additional character is a huge difference. It doesn't seem like it should be, but it is a huge difference. Just getting an additional character. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. The stun, you think? I think against these thorns and stuff, it's the death proof that I like more. Also, early game curse storage. Yeah. Let me get curses. You want more characters to pile them on. And they multiply things like display case. You like it too? Okay, yeah. You're already planning for Spider Soul? That's a little bit early. Okay, fix Tinder real quick. And here we go. Alright, we have a bones. Do we need this? Not really. I think let's just take that. Oh, good. This is copycatting boned? I would like shields to shield whoever has to kill the thorn, which at this point is looking like Tinder. Is it ever copycat? Probably not. Okay. That's also good at killing thorn. We could do that. Copycat bone, but no mana. Well, it at least has the shield, right? Keep the copycat so I don't get boned. I mean, Medler has two sides that are already likely to do it, so doesn't change that much. What did you have last roll? It must have been an X, right? I feel like I would have kept anything else. It's at the left side, which, oh. Left side is also a solution to the thorn? Sort of. +1 shield for +1 bones is not good? Well, true. This is probably pretty good. We can get a rat with that. Grab B after killing bones. We got this one. I'm not sure if this is gonna be useful. Should we make it useful? It's not that big a deal if Tinder dies, right? And we get a mana. Alright, let's just test it out. So this is kind of all the mana we need. Actually, let's just do this. Kill the thorn. Is there a way that we kill bounds? We can scorch. Doesn't really do it. Eat too much mana. Which one would win it, you think? Because we can do this. I mean, that's fine. It's just a bones. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, for Tinder passive? Yeah, I forgot about that too. That would have probably done it. Get all that mana. Let's keep that. Okay. I guess we already have it, don't we? Yeah. Stop rolling. 3 mana is enough. We can slay that guy. This is better because he didn't have to die for it. Let's see. A knight. Or presents. And buckle is decent. His presence considerably better than Tinder. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Also, I meant to turn the music on a little bit for the VODs. Hold on. We just do that. Then we should be able to hear it over the other music. But in the VODs, you should be able to hear it a little bit. Hold on. Can you hear it at all? Good. Something like that. I do like Knight. Knight is very good. Worth giving up the buckle. Presence is... He's kind of weird. I mean, it's kind of our only physical damage. Physical attack? No, I guess we have Wallop still. And Buckle, technically, though it can't really work. But we also have the item, right? Yeah, I might do Presence. Would we give up these two sides for the item? Yeah, maybe. Knight is kind of an upgraded Buckle. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing to think about is we're not going to see these guys again on this loop, right? The passing on that means not getting Knight. Most likely. Although it might come back around because we have 3 grays. For now, Buckle is pretty good with the pristine side. Lots of shields. His attack is kind of lame, but so is the Knight's. But the Knight's can be parlayed into a parry. More likely the presence won't show up again? Yeah. Not sure if I care about that. Yeah, let's just take Knight. There are better greens. Or at least ones that I like more. Lowest exert. So every seventh fight, the lowest side exerts. That's annoying. Hurried. Okay. Meaning we just don't get to pick our heroes anymore. But the counter blessing for that is pretty easy to find. Why? Pretty common, so we just hope we get it. And we just deal with the random for the next while. It's fewer decisions anyways. It'll make me go faster. Presence can just do nothing too often. Yeah, I agree. His only job is tanking with ghost HP. Yeah, and we don't have any synergy for that at the moment, right? That's why I didn't particularly like him. Okay. Obviously we have to do this one. It's the much easier curse. Why? Will be a bit annoying for a while. Okay, that's a roll. Let's take that. Doesn't really do anything. Is that a keep? Don't think that's a keep. This one probably not either. Pretty much everything is a shield. Yeah, everything is a shield. We don't need the heal. So just keep it going. Okay, we do have the bones. Don't need this. This is usually pretty good. More bones? Yeah, more bone. We love bones. Bones are the best. Oh, look at that. This turned into 4 now? Hold on. We can turn it even higher. Wait. More bones? No, probably not. Oh, we can slay the archer. I mean, slay the bones to chain slay the archer. And then parry doesn't do anything, so... we just like that? Oh, and then, yeah, he goes away, of course. The fight's over. Item... seedling... when fused herbs. This one was... heal 2 with cleanse and boost, but mana cost. Heal 2 with cleanse and boost. Never really respected this one enough, I guess. It's pretty decent, but the mana cost is the only thing about it. Any targets for seedling right now? Sort of. Like Prodigy and Alloy are kind of targets for it. I suppose at the same time Prodigy is kind of supposed to be able to resurrect people. We're gonna want it if people actually die. Put it on Tinder. Spell that takes a side and an item slot just seems tricky. That's true enough, but... it's pretty good if you're counting it as a spell. Boost spells are usually pretty expensive. Or like one-time use. I don't know if seedling is something we care about. But it's at least something. Something I'll do it. Unless we really care about... Well, okay. This is better because we have 2 blues, right? The mana cost is not as much of an issue. So the question is mostly, do we respect heal 2 with cleanse? Because boost is always going to be good. I kind of do respect this because we have no healer. I think there might actually be an argument for this. I'm going to take it. You think random? It's too late. I've taken it. Burst cooldown or improvised armor? I mean, we gotta go burst cooldown. Though it's a shame. Do we have to? I don't know. That might be a huge downside with 2 blues, right? Improvised armor is so annoying, though. It means on turn 1, we're always gonna do way less damage. Sometimes no damage. I'm gonna take the worst. Alright, now who gets the herbs? Let's give it to Alloy. Spotted better than that side. The better healing. That I might actually use. By the way, am I taking up like the whole screen? Am I blocking an enemy? I am, right? Sort of, I got bigger on the screen. Do I need to reduce my size again? I'm gonna shrink myself again. Ready? Yeah, I go. I'm disappearing into the side, though. Hi. Look, I'm taking up just this little spot at the bottom right. This little box. Was made just for me. I'm so small. Anyways, hey look, we got 2 bones. Nice work, copycat. You've done it. Yep, that's all we needed was more bones. I was just thinking it. I was like, only we could get more bones. So we could kill the bee if we just use this. Free chibi mode? Hold on. What makes it free? You just mean I shrunk myself already? I'm basically already chibi mode? I get it. I look so small now. So let's see. didn't get the, yeah. We didn't keep the bloodlust side. Or didn't find it, I guess. Do we maybe just do that? Yeah, probably. Just get rid of the bee. We'll do a couple of these, and we slay nothing? Hold on. And we slay the wolf. Then I guess we do this and stun the boar. And knight is useless next turn against 3 bounds and maybe more. But nobody's dead. Got this one. That is pretty decent. I will keep that. What's also pretty good? Yeah, let's see where this gets us. So... Alright, so we start there, and we burst a boar. Yeah. But then this went down in damage, cause things. Nether and alloy doing more damage than any curses yet? Yeah, they're, it'd be a little bit rude, right? Okay, I was thinking of... Yeah, so it's... The other way we do this, right? Might be... like that. And this one... we kill a bounce. And then this one kills a bounce, so we win. Yeah. That works. Random level up. Let's go! Yes. Caldera, okay. Well, we no longer have a meddler. Rejoice. But also, like, I kinda like him. Bones aren't that bad. It's free mana. Oh, we hate death shields. Won't be missed, why... per turn exposed middle. Okay, that is brutal. Every turn, double the damage that the first gray hero will take if they aren't shielded. Eventually, that's gonna result in, like, accidental deaths from weird things. That should only do, like, 1 damage. But death shields is so much worse, right? Wait, not that one. I want to go and look up the modifiers. I'm pretty sure Death Shields 2 is something you can get from an upgraded Death Shields 1, right? Let's check. Oh, maybe not? It's still terrible, don't get me wrong, but... if we bite the bullet, we might actually avoid a worse Death Shields. I'd still rather not bite the bullet. It's a... All my homies hate Death Shields. You think 999 damage without shields? Better in the long run? Think we're just gonna have to live with it. Although I'm gonna have to remember that it's there, and that might be the hardest part. Do you think there's Caldera Prodigy synergy? Where's the synergy? Oh, you just mean the Scald spell with Scorch? That's pretty good synergy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't damage himself, so I guess why wouldn't we? That's not gonna do anything. It might be that. Yeah, let's go with that. And we need to shield the knight somehow. Which the knight can do as long as he gets any actual side. Probably might prefer this one. Or this one. Even this one. Let's re-roll it. Okay, that is one of the ones we like. Sure. Knight has decided to be useless this time. We'll protect the knight here. We'll just pile on all the damage and save the mana. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just save the mana. You'd have people dying for some reason. That's good. That is pretty good. Double axes. All across the sky. So if we keep this, they're all lies. So I think we'd rather find damage and we might be able to win this turn. There we go. That is damage. We can at least stun him as well. Nah, we got the win, right? We don't have that one, the slay. We can't slay anymore. Okay, let's see our blessings first. Add a bard, even more grays. Everyone gets a dueling pistol. I mean, they're mostly blues and grays. That's not really amazing. That one can take a dueling pistol, but the rest of them can't. You can. Hunt. Actually, I was thinking about this one. With the deaths, not death shields, the other one that we didn't take, the -1 damage on turn 1. I think if you take this one first, you can counteract it. I think. So that even 1 damage does some damage. Better items is nice. What are these? Eye patch, remove all keywords from the left side. And eucalyptus, heal 1 cleanse with quad use. Replace the right side. Lucky Start is very nice. Monster Blank is very nice. Adding a bard would be pretty interesting. I think Hunt 1 is probably gonna go crazy though. At least for a while, this one just kinda goes crazy. And then we add in these two. Or do we do Lucky Start? Better items is really good. Especially for heading off the curse that reduces your item quality. Mana Spring probably doesn't do anything, but... Oh wait! We can Lucky Start Mana Spring Ethan. I forgot this is... I didn't notice that this was 1. This is only 1 point. Yeah, let's just do better items. It doesn't affect this item pull anyways, but... Let's do it. So keep unused shields, or... Plus 1 HP this fight whenever I save a hero. It's unreliable because we can't really tell who's gonna be doing the majority of saving. Though it's probably the gray heroes. Can't even say that for certain. Quicksilver is pretty good on Knight. So I guess we take that. Mana Curse. We get Slimer's Spirit. Or... Every 4th turn, Sandstorm for 3. The end of every 4th turn, 3 damage to all allies. That seems like a lot. Or 1 Slime Whip for every 5 HP in enemy hands. So begins the slimening. Yeah, slimes already. I think so begins the slimening. It's probably not as bad as the sandstorm thing. But it's not even the more common, Slimelet curse. So you know we're gonna get that one too. Also Slimers. Slimers now double summoning. Hey Blyptra, how are you? If you already have slimes, then common slimes are free? I don't know if that's free. Once we've got like 2 bone mass and some monster HP down, then it's free, right? Okay, let's reroll those. That's a good one. That's a bad one. Roll it. You just got this every single roll. Okay. Is there a way we get to the quartz pit? Yes, the way we get to it is Scorch. bloodlust side. Right? That was it, right? No? That actually just straight up kills him because, you guys, they're vulnerable on turn 1, so that was 2 damage. And this is 5 damage, so it actually just straight up kills him. So what we can actually do is that. And burst. We got 3 slimelets? Come on. Wait, I'm gonna stun him. Just cause I can. Just to disrespect the slimelet. I mean, we have it, right? Random level up? Spine, okay. I accept this. Accept your terms. Hefty, the top non-magic hero, add heavy to all sides. Or everybody starts damage 2 for every 6. It's a pretty big jump. I'm gonna start damaged, right? Isn't there a lower one that we could potentially start at? Start damaged, 1 of 4. Oh, we got the 2 of 6. This one is gonna come up eventually, because I think this one's pretty common, right? In fact, this one has a star on it because it's rarity 33%. Heavy to all sides mix. Well, I guess Knight doesn't really care because of the parry ability. But it makes his sides kind of unusable in many situations. Affects the exposed gray. I'm not sure how that matters, really, but... It does, it's gonna eventually happen. I'm pretty sure it's gonna eventually happen. I'd rather not start damage. We're just gonna do it. Who gets these? Is it... Is it Knight? Yeah. Now that they're heavy and exert, I think Knight is a fine choice for that. He can still use parry off of them, right? There is sometimes an argument for him doing it on spine. If we don't want to take cantrip damage. Yeah, okay, let's go. So this doesn't do anything, I do like that one. We'll take that one. Think we're gonna get somebody far down enough to stun? I think so. They have vulnerable, right? So that'll probably happen. with Hunt, the cantrips solve entire slimelets. That's true. If we get the slimelets to come out during the roll. Yeah. Mate, why have you done this? Oh, Slimelet. Solved. Now, we don't need to, we can scorch. Let me do that. Kind of need to take advantage of the Hunt turn. Everyone is kind of dying, and if we do that, then everyone is dying. If we can find a way to overkill a Slimelet by 2, I'm not sure how we do it, but I guess the answer would be here somewhere. Yeah, if we could get that, that would be the answer. So what if we do that? Then we shoot for the Vigil side, the Bloodlust side. I think that's the play. Do we also burst this one? Just because we only get 1 per turn? Guys, I'm overthinking it. Solves a problem, right? This is wasted in that situation, is my only qualm with it. And we could solve this a different way. The other thing we could do is just stun him. Nearly kill him. Set him up for next turn. The Spine takes some damage, but so does the Bandit, and he doesn't die. You know what? That's better. I think that's better. Okay, Cruel will also do it. I would like some cantrips, but this would also be nice, I think. I mean, like, this is the problem, right? But okay, so we burst here. We do that. Okay, not a problem. Easy. Easy game. Okay, so like, let's just roll for Knight and see if we can win this turn. In fact, we don't need that either. Except to get more mana. Okay, fine. That's not necessary either? Okay. I was gonna say that's a problem, but it's not. Because we just go here instead. Item. +1 item level. Look at this. Let's see, harpoon. We're even more vulnerable on turn 1. Or, you know, any turn, I guess. Or clumsy hammer, which... No, it's a clumsy hammer Mark II, sorry. 10 damage, but has to be basically the only enemy on the board. Like, if it's the only enemy on the board, 10 damage is pretty good. But there's lots of spaces for Harpoon to go. So I think we just take it. This has gotta be a joke. I guess it's more slimes, guys. Oi, I love slimes. Yeah, it wasn't really that hard of a choice. Definitely don't want deaths on any of our dice. At least not yet. It'll break my brain. My brain will be broken from that. Everything else is still a good place for it? I think so. These shades. Now the summoning, each shade is summoning 2 slimelets? Come on. Is to our bullying the prodigy. We kind of can't do these low damage sides. Need something very high damage to target with shades, but it's kind of just that. Maybe that. I don't know, do we just keep none of this? So it might be acceptable. No, probably just the mana is even better, because it could burst for 2 damage instead of 1. Hey, it's nothing then. Okay, these are some actual good ones. Wait. Okay, you got hit already. I think we might keep that just to avoid more of it. Because if we use this on, let's say it has to be the goblin, huh? It summons another slimelet, but it makes this one shot a shade. Then we keep that to stun one of these guys, probably him, for killing this one. Or stun you, to save Wallop if he needs it. No orange or yellow in sight. Those aren't that important against shades, right? Okay. So doing that gives us a one-shot kill here. We sure get a lot of slimelets. Okay, so we do that. We do... Okay, I mean... we just do that, right? He does summon another slimelet, but... against the swarms of slimes, yeah. There is that. Okay. We're almost there. So we do that. Oh, there's another slime it even. That. We could parry this one. Look at that. Alright, so if we reroll this one and this one to get damage, then we can just win this turn. Let's try it real quick. No reason not to. That is damage, right? Yeah. That's damage. It counts. We burst. Hit. Sarcophagus, okay. It's gonna be a lot of slime coming out of that sarcophagus if we decide to attack it. Who's our level up? It is an armorer, okay. Every second fight, the first turn, all monsters cannot die. Or monster rights +1. I guess it's monster rights +1. Is it wrong that I don't fear that anymore? Probably should have some healthy fear of that particular curse. Smith, vulnerable. Bloodlust to kill the sarcophagus, you mean? Once we get past the stone house, maybe, yeah. I could see that. If we can get past all that stone health on turn 1. I don't know that that's gonna be enough, but... Alright, anyways, no items to dish out? Let's go. Got that one. You probably want to stun for a no, but... This also kind of helps us towards... Because this works on nulls on turn 1, right? Yeah, with vulnerable. It does sort of help with the bloodlust. But... It's more like the stone health that we need to get through, right? Scorch is probably what helps us with the bloodlust instead. I think we'd probably keep it anyways. We're getting killed. Nearly. It's fine, This might be the play, just keeping this one. But... I don't know, smithing... is gonna get us anywhere at this point. Let's test this out real quick. That's a lot of them. Okay, that's interesting. We almost kill Sarcophagus just like that. If we can get one more damage, we actually kill him turn 1. The turns after that are gonna be hell, but... One cantrip away. You hate this autocorrect, it just garbles things? That's why I always turn it off. Okay. Let's... Boy, this could go real bad. Yep, okay. Alright, so we don't get a kill on Sarcophagus, so I think what we do instead, we're gonna pivot, and we're gonna kill a Knoll instead. So we're definitely doing that, right? We do that, and... that. The big one goes here. This one has to go here, I guess, so hold on. So I think it's this... this... and then we burst a Knoll. And that's our pivot. Now what does that save? That only saves 5 health on the Armorer? Is that worth it? Because the other thing that we would be doing is just leaving Sarcophagus at only 2 health. So we almost definitely kill him next turn. It's just there's a lot of other guys to deal with, right? So if we leave it like this... is this scarier or less scary? I don't know, do we just need to clean up the slimelets? Is that the play here? I guess this one has to go here. But what if we just do that? Okay. Yeah, it's probably that. Now that the nose are gone, we don't have to worry about our 1 damage being useless. On the cantrips especially. But it means also... we're gonna have to deal bonus... we're gonna have to deal all that bonus damage to Sarcophagus because we don't get the freebie. vulnerable damage. Okay. I think this is how we do it, though. Okay, we got free damage there. Just this to pile on the damage on sarcophagus. We could also parlay this into a parry. Might be good, but I would much rather get this. Or even just this to get more free damage on any of these. Wallop. Now this is probably better than the stun, right? So I think we take it. We could also save Prodigy with this if we want. So it's better than that as well. They're actually... Though this is heavy, isn't it? Yeah, that's why he's targeting the guy who can actually survive it. Because he has to. Man, those are the worst rolls. Why you gotta do that? I am gonna burst the sarcophagus because we just need to get him down by next turn. Okay. He's out of here. He's leaving. Don't let him go. Don't let him get away. Please, you guys. I need you to do something about it. Like that, yes. And that. These are great answers. No, that doesn't do anything, right? Think we've already got him with just this? These two together gets it for us. That gets another slime. That gets another slime. So just any other damage. See that one? I didn't target him with it. I targeted the Slimelet. The free damage from the Bloodlust. Okay, I wish I could do 1 damage to all of them. Then we would win. It's very sad. Oh, that's right, free item. We got a pulley. +2 item slots is nice. Monster left pain. Double loot came back. Damaged monsters, we like that. Great start, so +1 to all sides on turn 1. It's pretty great. It's a great start. We can forever defeat the random hero roll with that. Essence captures when your heroes die get mana. That one's weird. Unsummon is nice. Keep rolls is nice. Great Start, I think, is a more rare one. Well, it doesn't say it is. I don't remember seeing it very often, though. I'm sure it's gonna make our early game much better, right? Because one pit in the early game is huge. And, I think getting this before Caltrops is going to actually, I think it will make the Caltrops not get the +1, but I'm not positive about that. I'll bet that this does not apply to, like, items and stuff, and that this is only to base sides. So it's better to get it before Caltrops. But damaged monsters, think about it. I thought about it. That's Great Start in Unsummon. Especially versus these Graves. Get out of here, Graves. But definitely consider keep rolls, though. No, I think we just do this. Keep rolls, I think, comes up a lot. Save a hero and get +2 HP. Add Underdog to the bottom side. Or random. You can go crazy on Spine, right? If this one is double damage versus enemies with more HP, but Spine unfortunately has a lot of HP. We could also make it be the middle side instead of the bottom side using this. So we can make it Wallop. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth taking. We could do it on Caldera, might be even better. Also, by the way, is there ever a chance we do that? I mean, a heavy shield is probably less useful than a heavy attack. So maybe. I forget what's in tier 5. What kind of items could we be getting? Things like these. Yeah, that Dragonhide gloves. Decree. Tiara. crystallize, okay. Some interesting ones. It's some pretty good ones in tier 5. I think it's probably just a random. Fearless, okay. I'll take that. We're missing a lot of right sides. A delivery for a curse. A tier 1 curse item, a tier 2 curse item, and a level 3 item. I think I'd rather not. But what's the other one? Flighty? Yeah. I think Flighty is something we're eventually gonna have to deal with. Although the slime, let's make it so much worse, you guys. The slime let's make Flighty so much worse. I think we might take the delivery instead of Flighty. The slime are too scary. It's a lot of curse items at once, but I'll do it. This one is fine to put on your base side since it only affects this anyways. And who starts poisoned? The armor, he's got enough health to deal with it, and the infused herbs. It's the herbs that poisoned him in the first place is my guess. Give Podgy some more health, and Wallop can have another health and another stun side. Sure. I think that works. Bandana for Wallop. Be nice. Oh, that's right. +1 on turn 1. It's great. Also, what are these? Attack everybody. Poison everybody, including their friends. That's it. Okay. Guys are a menace. This is actually better now? On turn 1? Who'll be using this on? Like maybe this guy? But he is helping me out a little bit. Hey Elle, how are you? And dumped down my head again, huh? I'm doing all right. Having a chill Meg with some slice and dice. You need somebody to be doing damage for this to do anything, right? So who's gonna do that? Probably you. Hopefully you. Or that one. That one would be great. But you went backup. I am gonna keep this. The coffee tastes good. It's tea. Earl Grey tea. Cold. Well, by now it's cold. It's been sitting here for hour 45 minutes. Hi Finn, how are you? Good morning. And this is the one we wanted, so we'll take it. Spine, you failed me. Why have you done this? But we can smith this and it goes crazy, right? But to have a German test in school that decides your grade? Not again. But dear, did you fail the study for this one too? What are you doing here? Go cram. Right, so if we do a scorch here, then this one does a ton of damage. But I think we just do that to get rid of one slimelet. Let me do that. Yeah, okay. Now, do we even do this? Because then all of them live. Look at that. If we do this, we take some damage, yes, but they all die. It's gotta be worth it. Also, wait. Hold on, we can do this. It's pretty good. You be stunned, don't summon. We killed the bones who would have otherwise killed this grave. That's fine. We're doing fine here. Okay, that's a win. It's always nerve-wracking to me to let that guy actually attack and hit and poison everybody. But we ended up with a lot of health, so I just had to believe in my power to win the next turn and not have to actually deal with the poison in the long term. Got a jester, okay. I was enjoying the scorch, honestly. And I suppose jester can be pretty good. And you're steady, okay? Yeah, good luck, Finn. Have to let us know how it turns out. Oh, So, I'm pretty sure how this works. Tunnel vision. If we get -1 level up choice, it means we don't actually level up at all. I'm pretty sure that's what it means if you have negative level up choices. It's happened before. So I think we don't take this because it would be... probably pretty bad. So I guess we just have bones in every fight? What's the worst that could happen? It's just bones. We really need monster health down. Yeah, just one more bones. And one more slimelet. What could be the harm in adding one more enemy? This +1 is great. Can I just say, +1 is great? Especially on things like armor. You my music playlist, Navidar? That's some good ones, right? I don't have it as like any kind of publicly available playlist is the problem. I use Google Music for my stuff. And so it's all basically private to my account. There's no way of really sharing it that I know of. But also, hi Navidar. I can look into it though. Yeah, we probably want that. Keep this. Honestly, might be good. Was killing you is just one sniper. Kind of need to block because we can't reach the sniper. So it might be that. Just taking you to ask. I'll look into it. Maybe next time you look, I'll have it available somewhere in my about section or something. Any amount of block is great, so like any of these would actually be amazing. Oh, we have one roll left, we can't guarantee that, so I think I'm just gonna settle for this. These two don't do anything, so we reroll. Ah, those two also don't do anything. I know we have to do that to protect spine. How close do we get to killing a quartz? I mean, we can kill one with that. This does nothing preemptively heal. Is that the play? Because we could just kill the bounds, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Oh, you got weakened, that's right. What do you mean 57 damage? 57 damage overkill. Why are you guys so rude? Okay, listen. Someone needs to roll something good. Probably should have just gone for the stun on this one too, now that I think about it. Let me just do that, right? Well, he's still dying, okay. Okay, that's something. Look, he's alive. Not Rip Knight. Okay, plus 71 this time, yeah? You guys think this is funny, don't you? It's okay, so we'll do that. Where does this go? Goes here? We could... do that. And we just have both of these guys still dying. We do that? Yeah, you're doing okay. He's not worried about it. He's not really worried about it. We just need to do something about this. Okay. Alright. I'm sure that one of these two will roll something good, right? One of these two will roll something useful. And fix everything, okay. Sort of, yeah. Sort of? Cool. Do that. This doesn't actually do anything. We could kill that one. That doesn't save. No way of saving? Okay. The only way we have of saving is if Spine rolls this, right? And this doesn't do anything, so we may as well roll it. This guy. Well, you know what? That means you're dead. So I hope you're happy. May as well. Goodbye, spy. I mean, that would be one way of dealing with it, but you're kind of good at dealing with these guys. Now, maybe not that good at it anyways. This gets us another flick. Oh, we're very close to Skull, even. That doesn't help that much. This doesn't work on anything but knight? Okay. Well, we sure don't need that. Okay, well, this at least kills Sniper, keeping armor alive, so why do we keep this? I don't know. We win. It's okay. No, we didn't win yet. Well, at least use the cheaper one then. Also, death prevention, just 'cause we can. Slimer, get out of here! I mean... Those are not really the items I was looking for. There is a home for this, but... it's awkward. I'm not sure about the longbow Mark II. I would like to find a home for it. I don't know where that is. It might be Jester. Might be Jester. Honestly, the back row guys have been pretty annoying. So I would like to do that. There are a lot of good tier 6 items though that it could have offered me and I'm a little upset at it. Like, that's not bad. But how about that? How about that? Or... no, not that one. This? No, probably not. Okay, there are also some not so good level 6 items. That one's pretty good. Yeah, there are also some not amazing level 6 items. You know what, let's just take this. Archery training per turn. That's terrifying. Otherwise, the right side is jam. I guess it's per turn archery training? That's scary. Just don't get killed by archer's forehead. Or snipers. Let's see what he's looking like now. It's 5 now. But next turn these all turn into 6. Or on the first turn, I mean. On turn 1 they turn to 6 and then 7 and then 8. No, more than that. On turn 1 they turn to 7. Then 9 the next turn. Then 11, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's fine, it's gonna be fine. I'm not worried. I would like the ranged attack actually, even though this would normally be a great side. I don't want to deal with this sniper. This kills a shade, right? So I think we keep this. Oh, this would actually heal the spine. But he's still dying. But the shade is dying. So this does keep him alive to the bones. You know what? I think we keep it even if only to protect from hitting the shade with a cantrip, right? That would be bad. We almost had it. Okay, but we got extra rerolls, which is great. Is this the play? I think it might be because after we use this on bones and kill it, then this much mana will let us flick and then burst, and we'll kill a sniper. Oof. We don't end up getting to kill him with the bow and arrow here. Which we do. Okay. So we get that. We get that. That. Also worth noting, the +1 on turn 1 does apply to items, so it will apply to the caltrops as well. Worth noting. Also, my other plan from before would not have worked because of all these slimelets. How are you gonna hit the art of the sniper with all these slimelets in the way? You're not, clearly. Can't get him. We'll stun this guy, Bo. It's just that hitting you? And you're getting overkilled by 1? That's 2 damage, man. Hey, Austin, thanks for the love bomb. How are you? This is only gonna be 2 damage versus Wiz, because if there's anything even alive, then we can't reach him. So I think we want to boost it as much as we can. Although, no, we boost this, right? And that kills the Wiz? Yeah. That works too. Kapow. We probably win though, right? Yes. Oh, madness, huh? AKA the Wendigo had a warden instead of our wallop. I mean, it had to happen. It was our last level 1, right? Sad to see him go, though. He's very boring. Alright, what's that curse? Every second fight has big hitter 6 is pretty bad. Single cast burst might be worse. Might be worse. Do have 2 blues after all. I think we have to take it. It does mean every boss fight, which is a big deal. Every boss side that would deal 6 or more damage is always doubled. That's a lot of them. It's a lot of boss sides. But we haven't gotten that many pluses to him yet, so it's not that many different boss sides. Okay, now what are we doing tonight? To nerf him, to make him worse. I think we're moving this. Keeping him as exert. We can just parry, actually. We can always parry his sides, so it doesn't matter. But he doesn't need these big ones. We can give those to somebody else. We do have thorns, so let's move this to here, actually. Okay. Although honestly, on turn 1, the cantrip damage would be great. It's just every turn after that would be pretty annoying. Do we need to care about turns after that? Maybe not. We might not need to care about it. Multiplication to smack Knight with? How do you mean? How is multiplication gonna... Oh, you mean the big hitter. Yeah. Yeah, big hitter is gonna multiply even more against Knight? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a risk, but I think we're taking out the thorns on turn 1, right? Either Jester snipes them, or we just hit him with the cantrip. And if he kills one of them, then I guess we better stop rolling. Yeah. There he goes, he did it. He did exactly that. That is a lot of damage. That is 14 damage. That's more damage than I can deal with. I mean, that's fine. We can just parry that. And almost protect Warden. I guess maybe we need this. This is probably good enough to hit Madness with. I don't know if we can get the double damage this turn, but it would be nice. So this is 5 damage, this is 3 damage. Right? Although, one of these might need to go on Thorn. Yeah, I think we better keep that. Try to get the ranged attack. Oh, nice. Okay. So. We do that. We do... that. That. And we do get the double damage. Nice. And that this can be used on any of these guys. Then this is useless, so let's back up and actually roll something good on him. Nice. And he probably runs, yeah. Alright, another blessing. What's our blessing this time? We get reliable, court spirit, shield plus, ooh. +1 pip to all shield or self-shield sides. I've been drunk again. Every 5th day self-shield. Bag of holding. Permanent bag of holding, which once we have permanent 4 slots in all heroes, this is sort of just a -1 slot, right? +2 HP. Oh, no thank you. Like, can you even see my arms, when I'm down here? Can you see me doing this? If I hold them up that far, you can. You think this is an awesome item? I didn't know about that one. What the small Q hands? Small Q hands? Hi Shiren, how are you? And lets you go infinite easily with something else? Absolute cinema pose? Yeah? Wait, hold on. Is that the cinema pose? Is that the how you do cinema? Yeah. On I turn 1, it lets us go infinite a little bit. It does completely destroy one of our characters so they aren't useful for anything else. So that's the part I dislike. That's the part I like less. Hat.sphere. Oh man. Still got chicken nuggets over here. And French fries. Slightly too salty French fries. -1 character for for perfect signs for all your characters. I could see that. Only really for turn 1 do we get perfect sides, right? If I could see that. I might put it on spine as it is currently, but he's the one who's got cantrip attacks, is the problem. For synergizing with that. I think shield plus is a good take. I think this is a good take, right? Reliable, obviously, is great, but Shield Plus is rare, and it's very good. By the way, what is this? He just flees if alone, and he's got summons 2 Kaz. Wow. Petrifies, and just damage. Okay. It's a weird blessing set. I can see where you're going with this. I could also see where this could go wrong when cantrips, at some point do more harm than good, right? Like, when we get caltrops, which we eventually will. We're eventually gonna get caltrops, and then are we okay with having to put this item on somebody? Not so okay with it. That's what worries me about this one. Would cover a caltrop, that's true, yeah. But for one character, right? For one character, it'll cover a caltrop. I did meet the X dice heal and shield. And that's not really going to happen. Maybe. It sounds pretty scary. The only way I really have of increasing it is on turn 1, so after that we just have a sort of dead character. As we also don't keep our rerolls. Although if we keep rerolls, then it turns on again, right? Something to build a better future. Okay, now you're just talking in like grandiose utopian terms, okay? Definitely this one too. So I guess it's just that one. Well, no. It's that one. It's the loot phase instead of a ley line, right? A loot phase that late means that we probably get a pretty good item. And we almost never cast 8 spells and want the most expensive one to be the 8th one. I don't know, but it's a weird thing. Like, we probably have some kind of mana engine going by then. Wait, do we already have this even? I feel like we maybe already have it. Maybe it's the 6th one that we currently have. 6th one is -2, that's all. Okay, I'm not positive who we're putting this item on. at the moment anyways, but... Is another loot phase technically +1 loot die as well? It is not. So... Loot phase does not increase the level of your loot. It gives you another piece of loot at the same value that you're currently at. The same value of the last one you got, I should say. Okay, item, broadsword or an iron helm. What, I have to find somebody else to change their column? I don't know, is this Warden? This might be Warden. I could see that. Then we always either get the max shield or the stun. It's pretty good. Do we have a home for broadsword? I don't know that we do. Everywhere we might consider putting it, there's already an item there that we'd have to find another home for that. Do we ever give 7 health to somebody? We need more item slots, you guys. We're almost full on items. I didn't take random. It's Wandcraft, but it replaced all sides with single-use mana sides retaining their original pips and keywords. I mean, sure. I don't know if we'll use that. 3 less max mana. We do have that hat, so we'll be at 2 instead of 5. Or monster growth. No display case? Yeah, we can just not use items, it's okay. I think it's just the max mana. Not happy about it with 2 blue heroes. Is monster growth scary at all? A little bit? A little bit. Mostly against like bosses. But bosses already hit for like 12 damage. So... I think we'll just take the less max mana. Is there anywhere we could put this that would be kinda crazy? Retains all their original pits, huh? It's not that good. Although these ones are mana gain. Plus mana gain. Why are you +2? Or, I mean, why are you... Oh, 'cause sealed sides! You guys, I didn't even process that. Smith sides are shield sides. Great. Honestly, great. Armor is very happy with this. Shield, the shield cleave is also great. Okay. Let's do it. This is pretty good. that is his best side. So, are we smithing for 3 extra? Probably. Wow, they're all angry at the spine. Calm down. Yeah. I would like to see this one come out. Maybe maximum number of times. It's gonna hit the basilisk a couple of times and crash out eventually, but this is where we want to end it, but we don't have to end it now. So we probably have a pretty much infinite, right? So, I mean, theoretically infinite. Guys. Theoretically infinite. Smith vulnerable kills basilisk? I think so, yeah. Okay, I think we can bring the set back out safely. Nice. Can we get some more cantrips here? We can. We like to see them. And as long as we don't hit the basilisk with the cantrip like that, then we can keep using them. Oh, we got rid of the warlord. Nice. Wait, is that his name? What? Warren Chief? Hold on, now I forget. Yeah, cull a bunch of these slimelets. This is great. Wait, I can't believe we rolled that one side out of 6 so many times in a row. Also, not hitting the basilisk that many times of rolling it. Updated chibi model? Depends on when you last saw it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's done. It has been a minute since it got used, I guess. Also, hi, the One Ranger. How are you? Okay, well now we don't need to smith the vulnerable, because this alone kills it just fine. Although we could also just use that to kill it. And this one can kill that one. And then nothing else gets turned to stone. And this doesn't do anything. Why did I even pick that? I stun him. They went anyways. Sad you don't have butts to buy invisible cat? Is that what you're saying? You're trying to buy my cat? He's not for sale. Just cats in general. I hear that. Okay. We've done it. At some point I updated the chibi model to change the expressions because I didn't like how it looked. So I fixed it I have a better smile in this mode now. It was kind of broken before. Wizard, okay. And put your finger on it, but it looks better. Yeah, I kind of didn't like it before, so I'm glad I got it to a place where I liked it more. More cantrips, yeah, hopefully. Cat is underfed, so buy a different cat when you can. Invisible cat is not underfed. He's doing just fine. Per boss big hitter 11 is super annoying. To get after the other big hitter. Like, if we got this one first, it'd be kind of okay. But to get this one after the other one, that means every other fight, everything 6 and over is gonna be quadrupled, and that is terrifying. It's not what he's telling you? Well, it's not what he tells me either. But I can guarantee you, by the size of his belly, he's doing fine. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna grab a drink. Okay. I have returned. Drink in hand. I don't know. Look. It looks like I poured it into my neck, but the best I got is the best I can do. Is that invisible cat eating the world? Yeah, probably. Also, hi, and Just Banana. I think I said hi to you tonight. Good to see you. Okay, where were we? Yeah, we were here. This down turn 1 is gonna be a 3 pip permanent enhance. And a 2 pip cantrip mana. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Oh, Spiker's a kind of a problem, huh? Spiker versus Spine? Galactus Cat? Yeah, maybe. Oh wait, I don't want to do this yet, cause I want to hit this a couple times. I think. Okay. Didn't hit the Spiker. I like that. I think we still want the ranged attack for Jester. That is the correct one. Maybe the mana is fine. No, if we cantrip enough mana, then this doesn't mean anything. Okay, we got that, and you finally hit the Spiker, okay. Buddy. You were going for it. You just barely missed it. Calm down, Spine. Also, this one is permanently +1 because of the shield thing. As well as these sides. So good. Can I just cantrip a little bit of mana? Please, sir. Please, sir, may I trouble you for some cantrip mana? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Oh, we got the, we have this, every Sith shielding the spine. It's helping. I just realized that from noticing that the wizard got shields, and I was like, wait. That's not what your cantrip does. But every 5th time, that is what it does. Aw, now the ghost is immune. What have you done? Nah, you hit the spiker again, but you blocked it this time. Got him. He's almost dead, but he got him. What a champion. Okay, I think we have enough mana as well, so it may as well just settle on something like this, or for the wand. I'll settle on the wand. They have one more turn at the very least because of ghost. Attack of Nightmare this way, this one on that one. And then who do we give it to? I don't know. It doesn't even matter. Alright, well, this already kills him. The last 2 songs been the same artist. I don't remember. The last one may have been the same artist. I can check real quick. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah, it is. Churches is the name of the artist. Churches, but the U is a V. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we can stun him, right? Let's just set on a stun. Imagine if we could keep these. There we go. Alright, now who gets the mega boss? Who gets it? Spine gets it. I bet none of this does anything, so like... Yeah. He's trying to run anyways. With a V, yeah. The U in the name is a V. So not really churches, it's... Churches. Mirror mask. Bullseye. I could see Bullseye on, like, Jester being pretty good. Obviously does nothing here. Put down spine. That'd be double damage on cantrips. It'd be 4 damage cantrips on turn 1. And you can heal someone for 8 if they have full health. Think about it. I think I like it. Oh, not add Archer, guy. Archers are terrifying. Don't be fooled by this. On turn 1, it's 5 damage and 4 damage. On turn 2, it's 7 damage and 6 damage, etc., etc. Suppose that you only have 2 health, though. The thing we could do is trick deck exhaustion. So it's a 0 and a level 2. Except to the left side. Exert all sides. We already have exert all sides, so it's redundant, so you could put them on the same character, but then, you know, we don't really have that many item slots. So I don't know. I guess tricky exhaustion, yeah. Listen, this guy hits really hard, but I think it's less offensive than this one. We don't want to use up our item slots right now. We're already using up too many. We need to have more item slots before we can take more of this stuff. I'm just gonna take it, Archer. And hope he doesn't kill me. These are gonna one-shot Knowles, by the way. It's gonna be funny. We probably don't need this, but let's go. There you go, 1 Knoll down. One more Knoll down. Another Knoll down. It's going right for the Knolls, okay. This time I hit a Slimelet. It's fair. Not rolling the mana, like at all. There it was. Back. And there it is. Not that we're gonna need it, because we just win. We just win like this. Yeah, we just win. They Tarantus. We had no answer to Tarantus. That's a shame. So, Wizard is just gonna die here? Seems like it. Kronos. I do like Kronos. The bottom hero is all poisoned for 3. heroes of 1 or less HP have pain on all sides. I mean, that's pretty rough. When you're already on the back foot. But there hasn't been us for a while. Poison for 3 on the bottom hero, huh? At the start of the run, at the start of the loop, our bottom hero is a 5 health warlock. So that's kinda brutal. I think sickly might be fine. If you have 1 or less HP, pain to all sides. I mean, it's pretty rough for heroes to get set to 1 health. But like, we don't have any of those yet. You like this one, Nabidar? This one frequently gets me wilded out. Luckily, I'm doing something else right now, so you don't have to see that. Probably still goes here. I think Wizard has all the mana covered, right? Probably. No, on turn 2 and afterwards, it's gonna be really hard to generate mana now. I guess these are okay, but that's only 2 mana per turn and we can only hold 2. Call a previous turn. We're gonna like these. But I guess this redoing one of those is fine. It's probably what we want still. Turn to exist this loop? I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right that we don't even see a time when we use our dice. It's probably all just cantrips all the way to the end, but it could happen, okay? That's more rerolls, but this is fine. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed through it. We kind of know how this ends already, right? This probably just wins, so we just spam. Wizard dies, but we kill everything. I'll try not to make that little noise too many times, though. See you later, wizard. How often do you guys get whiplash from my playlist, though? Be real with me. People have often complained at me for having playlists that give them whiplash. Things they're way too different right one after another. Polemical? I don't know what the... I don't know why you would describe it as clinical. What do you mean by that? Double health? Or +1 to everything? It's probably +1 to everything, right? Every hero has fierce, which is terrible on defensive sides. If your music doesn't hit you with a right hook and then a left turn, but then what are you even listening for? It's gotta keep you on your toes. +3 pips to all sides with no keywords. Is this crazy? Not for late game, I know. But... the early game heroes, is this crazy? We don't have any of those. Don't look at orange or yellow. Defender, obviously it's crazy. Buckle, it's okay. It's a lot of shielding. Squire doesn't do a lot, but does something. Alloy does nothing. Wallop does nothing. Pilgrim does nothing. Warden, it does a lot. Nothing on Monk. Nothing on Cleric. Nothing on Guardian or Bard. Armor gets something. Knight gets nothing. Wait. All sides with no keywords. Oh, that's crazy with mana sides, right? That's crazy with basic mana sides. +3 to all sides with no keywords. Means that mage is out of control. Okay, Prodigy does nothing. Meddler has one really crazy side. Student has nothing. Initiate has nothing. Cultist has nothing, but at all levels, there are basic mana sides on mana guys, right? On blue guys. Yeah, Evoker even. Jester has it. Glacia has them. Even a Weaver has one. Ghast and Ace. Makes Ace kinda crazy. I don't know. This one? The cat bites really hard. This one revives 4 people. I don't know, like, surprisingly few. It turns out these ones turn into very high ips, but that doesn't matter. We don't have that much health to heal. Make statue go crazy. Look, there's no keywords on any of these. I mean, if I got any of these other ones, there might be some as well, mostly at low levels, right? Like fighter, brigand, lazy, ruffian, yeah. Not the hoarder. Everyone but the hoarder. Soldier, of course. Yeah, I mean, there are a number of them that are pretty good with it. But there's definitely more that aren't affected by it at all, right? It's probably like a quarter of heroes, if that, get affected by it, but when they are affected by it, this is crazy. I don't know. It's not like, it's not giving the effects to everybody, so you have to actually put the item on somebody. And it costs 6 points. I don't know if it's really worth it. Probably turn next to reroll might be nice. Bottom 3 heroes get +1 item slot. Come on. 3. But I guess this selection is not that impressive anyways, so maybe? I'm not sure what else we pick here, so... Underworld, Deal, and Perceptor were the best ones here. I'm thinking that as well. I don't know if it's really worth it for me, though. Like, this might be worth not taking Perceptive, I almost feel. Who do we put it on? I don't even know. Care about putting it on anyone right now is the problem. Warden, we can get this to be 8 shield instead. But he can't fit another item. Unless we do the other thing, which we can. Who does this go on? I wish it could go here to add 1 more pip to the doubling we get and make this go faster. Suppose we could do that, though. We need the knapsack? We need the knapsack. Hold on. Challenge is good for the 1 in 20 chance it's a good item. Yeah, maybe, huh? Alright, with our better item quality, I think Perceptive is a good pick. We have been kind of hurting for lack of good items being offered. So I can see that. I think it's this, if only because right at this moment I want to put another item on spying. And we kind of need more item slots already. And if we're not getting the real one, then I'll just take what I can get. The Underworld deal is, it's always good to get that at least once at some point. Yeah. If this were all heroes get this all the time, I'd probably pick it. But let's just go with this. And the curse. D-level the bottom hero, or Wretched Crown. Guys, Wretched Crown kills me. I can't take Wretched Crown, so it's gotta be D-level the bottom hero. Which means we don't start with a... We don't start with a wallop. We start with a level 0. Well, that's unfortunate, because we like wallop. But with this many Greys in our team, he probably shows up in the choices, right? I guess it's 3. There's 3, so it's a 2 and 3. Anyways, we kind of have to do it. Hello, would we levels in cats? I have a cat right here, so... What do we need him for? Hold on. He's just appreciating the face scratches right now. Yeah, I mean, we don't change anything about it, right? It's still fine to give him the sten, I suppose. It's definitely fine to leave him with these. And we put this one over here. Oh, that's right, Wizard died last fight, and now he doesn't have to suffer the consequences. Wait, he died, so why does he have less health, guys? Is it only if you had it beforehand? I'm offended. Or maybe once we start, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go back to normal. Oh, cat. Okay, you good with this? I think we're good here. He stayed at half health. What the heck? I'm gonna leave this one in the running in case that house get the rerolls. Because there is always a chance that we just fail to get rerolls, as amazing as that would be. Okay, we did it. It's saved. The day is saved. Keep that. Alright, would someone save the day again, please? Please save the day again. Thank you. They both saved the day. Alright, now I'll keep that. And then we'll roll for a bit. Looks like we're almost in the clear. Go ahead. See if you can... Let's kill all the enemies by rolling. That Hydra's really hanging in there, huh? He's not gonna even be able to take 5 hits, but... Keep going. Yep. See? He dies on the 5th one anyways. There we go. Alright, you know what? Leave it alone. You've already won. You don't have to win just by cantrips. It's not a necessity. Okay, we do still have random level ups. Cleric this time, alright. I forget what we had before. Oh yeah, we had the boring one. Exposed edges. By compulsion, mandatory and pain. Compulsion at this very moment would be very easy to add to Cleric, right? Because we're covering up most of these sides anyways. We are eventually gonna get exposed edges. I guess it's not completely common, but 66%, it's, pretty much always comes out. We're also almost definitely getting this one at some point. Give a little bit more space for it now. I don't like exposed edges. I'm just gonna take this one. Now these zombies are gonna die pretty easily to the cantrips. The cat is gone, by the way. He's left us. It's sad to say. Sad to report. You've been abandoned by the cat. If we stop on anything, it'll probably be the wand. For that one. Not that we need to. Probably just win here. As long as it doesn't run out of rerolls. Which it won't do, right? It would never. Nice. It's fine, just call that froze. Ew, froze. spine doesn't exactly have a mouth, I guess. It has trouble speaking clearly. Okay, we don't need to keep rolling. But you know what? Here I go. I kept rolling. Right. We have slime with still. Look at all these choices. What? Double shot of whiskey. Emerald mirror and doom blade. Okay. Spark and a tower shield. Wait, that's a normal tower shield is 10? With heavy? Okay. A double cracked wheel. A double enchanted harp is fun. We'll never need it, but... Okay. But we have double mini crossbows. Lightning rod. With sparks. Interesting. The sparks alone means we can make an even better cantrip build, right? Hold on. We can make this one also be cantrip. We can make these two be cantrip. Not as many targets as I thought. Yeah, cantrip with the mana swords is just basically 2 more of these. But they don't have engage and they don't have +1, which makes them actually sort of counterproductive. Means these are gonna kill slower. But it will be more reliable damage. I don't know. But also, we can't get rid of the wizard's wand for a lightning rod. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah, somehow it doesn't quite work. I don't know. Do any of these work, though? Like, maybe the 3 damage era sides can go somewhere? Nah, not exactly, right? Those don't have a home either? Maybe on Chronos, but... Is it the double doors? +4 to Shium side, so like this one. These ones would all get +4 to them. Or all of these would get +4. We don't use them, but you could imagine if we did. Rather have the other doubles? Are you talking like these ones? Or the double shot on whiskey, cause I understand that. Also, hi Joka. Good to see ya. Is there a home for either of these? I'm not sure there is. I suppose this is where we would put an enchanted heart, right? Mini crossbow probably never sees the light of day, but that is a lot of damage. Or wizard, 60 years sober, and you're about to hand him whiskey. You run now, I'm gonna give to wizard. Maybe it's for the spine. Back pain. It's to ease back pain. Also, hi, I'm NTG Fair. How are you? It's been a while. I know, because it's been a while since I played Slice and Dice, right? Spikes rod or double door. Yeah. I'm not sure if the upside on lightning rod is good enough. On the sparks is good enough. Because the lightning rod overwrites the wizard's wand. And these also just interact the better cantrips that have increased damage and engage on them. I think the Abyss is just more simple, straightforward, good stuff. We're never gonna see this happen on this loop, though. We're cantripping everything. This is never gonna happen, right? Let's just take the enchanted harp. I'll give it to the armorer. I will call it a day. Worse items? Worse items. Not fewer items, but worse items. So that means we start with a level 0 item. And right now we go back to a tier 8. Maybe that's fine. Playing a lot of Dungeon Defenders lately. Is that the old one with the kind of cartoony graphics where it's like 4-player co-op? And you have to, it's like a kind of a tower defense sort of thing? But more interactive. In 3D. Outside later, even if not right this second. Too late, I already made my choice. Half tower defense, half ARPG. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, it's Big Hitter 9. Which stacks with our every second fight Big Hitter 6. It's pretty bad, honestly. I think we just take the worst items. We just deal with it. Yeah, I remember playing that one. That's pretty interesting. I don't think I fully beat it, and we beat the normal story, and I think there was a lot of other stuff that got added. That went after it, that we never really went through. Uh-oh. You give me those rerolls. I need them. Wow. Chomp? Yeah, I know. He's liable to injure my top and bottom heels, but we don't have exposed edges, so we're okay. At least for the moment. They've made a ton of upgrades and DLCs since then. Didn't they make a second one, though? They made more after that second one? It really dropped it. It really dropped the combo and land on this one, even. Can't believe you've done this. Alright. We gotta one-shot something with this. And we can do it twice. So... So who's doing the major damage? We can drop a couple of cards with that. It's not bad. We can almost kill Chomp. Okay, so if we kill a Ka, and then hit Chomp, and... I think we have to use this on Chomp? No, we don't have enough mana. We have self-shield right now, so let's use this one. That's pretty good. Actually, we should get the Chomp first? Hold on. No, because right now is the, Okay, that means that we don't do this first. We go like this. Then we hit Chomp. Then we do this. Then we... Oh, he's only at 1 now, okay. Then we inspire. We hit this chop. I've got a plan. You see it? You see the plan? Well, too bad. The plan doesn't work because the bones spawns a slime, and the slimelet gets hit by the damage from the bones. Your plan doesn't work, Faye. Wait, why does it work? Back up. Oh, because it goes to reinforcements. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. Enter Geo Ferret. Second one, you don't like the second one? Totally different and not really the same thing at all. I never played it, but it looks like the same thing to me, but I guess it's not, huh? Okay, so this seems fine. A bee egg? A single bee egg? Terrifying. Thought I heard a cat meowing with used to sitting there peacefully. It's not him. Something in the music or whatever. Did that cod just say ouch? I've not seen a terrifying monster bird say ouch before. Ah, you're right. We can't let the spine cantrip, or that's a problem. We gotta remember going to 1 health is an issue. To keep that. It's not a big deal. That one we'd rather not have. There we go. Okay. So we can use this to get more mana. Now if we go here, then the spine can avoid killing itself and also get some of its health back. Do we tick here? It's not bad, right? Who is killing us, though? Us Slimelet is overkilling a knight by 9, okay? If you say so. A doing? What are you saying? You're still dying from just getting hit by 2 of them? Why? I guess we have to deal with that. Let me just go like... That. That? Wait, that's not the guy? That's the guy? Okay. I don't know what you mean, Joka. Okay. At least we survived the turn. But let's keep that. We want to perma buff somebody. Should we perma buff somebody for even more? Is that the play? If we do something about this demon, then nobody is dying. That would be nice. This guy just have to hide? Otherwise, that would be nice. They would keep that. I would like to get some of these. It's gonna be hard. Okay. Like, the heal is probably pretty good this turn, but I think the damage is maybe better. That is the worst, though. I wish you wouldn't do that. Do we need this stun? Can stop that guy. Or any of these, or we can hit this guy first and then stun him, which saves almost everyone. Yeah, let's keep that one. So we just have to do something here. I think everyone lives if we do that, right? It's not bad. It's not really the target I wanted for the perma boost. I don't know who is. Is it just armorer? And then we do that so he's not on pain. I think this is a better line, but we are all dying. Okay. Maybe I should have perma boosted cleric and just got back my my cantrip build. Okay, if we smith this, we can get a ton of mana and do cool things. We get to kill the demon with that, and then we can inspire it and do it again and get even more mana. Oh man, I can see the vision. Can we get more cantrips? Maybe not. Okay, we got another slimelet. This is what I'm aiming for. Jess, okay, listen. You know, fine. Let me inspire you. Get a ton more mana. We instant kill those guys. What is light? It's cleanse, cleave. Okay, we'll go here. Wait, we can tick multiple times. I forgot. Guys, this isn't even like single use or Or cooldown even. You just keep doing it. Mandatory, that's right. It's fine, do it on himself, and... Alright, boss is here, it's inevitable. Do we take the level up? 'Cause... it gets one of these 4, huh? Our cantrip build doesn't really work anymore. Not against inevitable, at least. So I would be okay with most of these things, with most of these guys leveling up. Armor would be the one that I'd be sad about. Because we lose our armor and wizard combo. Actually, if we, if we did that, we could still do a cantrip build. It's just that after turn 1, these are unreliable. But if you tried to make it these ones be more reliable, and these ones stay at this much damage, that's not gonna work against inevitable. You gotta do more damage at a time. You know what, just do it. We got robot? Okay. Limit 20, add a spider. Or big hitter 8. Yeah, give me that spider. Throw him in there with the rest of them. Right, now this one is shield 2 with pain. Don't mind replacing that. This is 1 damage, range with duplicate. Shield 2 to all allies. With engage is... fine. Heal 1 boost, inflict pain with engages. Interesting. 1 damage, single use, inflicts single use with engage does not mean anything. So who do we give this to? Like, it's fine for giving more shields to all of our people, but only if they remain at full health, and I'm not sure we can guarantee that, so... So these guys... for 8 damage to wisps? Maybe. Definitely don't mind this. This kinda goes crazy. Do we ever give the longbow to the robot? Or do we like the boost? Even though it has inflict pain? If anything, I kind of like this. We can inflict single use on something that the, inevitable does. Specifically one of these two, probably. How much do we care about this mana? Like Wizard might target it himself with a Smith 1. On turn 1 if we can do it. And then he's got really big sides with a lot of mana. Think that works. Or we give it to Robot because there's a variety of really good stuff that could come from that. Like Vulnerable, Duplicate Range, although that doesn't mean that much against Inevitable. And Rescue Shield with Repel. Or just give it to Armor to pass along to everybody else. But again, that only works for attacks and shields. So I hope that's what we're trying to use it on. Most of the time, yeah. The one reason I might still give it to Wizard is because we have the cantrip. Cantripping for like 7 mana is kind of great. Hey, is this what we're going with? Think we're gonna be okay. This probably doesn't really go on Armor, but who does it go on? Do we just put it on Robot? I think we might. The boost with Pain is... I don't know about that one. We've got ways of doing that I like more. Okay, let's go with this. Also, the Armor is never gonna use that, right? He's always gonna use these. We like these shields. Can I get rerolls, please? Oh, we got some. Can I get a lot of mana and like kill all of these wisps maybe with the... Should we just keep this? Oh, hello, cat. Like a ton of mana is slowly happening. Okay, are we never gonna roll damage though? Oh, we can't, you guys. We can't. We don't have that anymore. Then do we keep this? Oh, we probably keep this. Wait, none of them are attacking? No, some of them are. And 4 repel does kill all those guys in one shot, and then we get to, like, redo it. We could even boost it. But we're boosting wizard. That's out of the question. This doesn't touch these three. They just get to do their own thing. Which is what this is for. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the one. I think we hit inevitable with that one, right? It's a good opening salvo, 10 damage. It's pretty good. Can we get a bunch of mana? Okay, I do want that in the end. But can I get a bunch of mana first? But there's a little bit. We're gonna keep on running out, huh? Okay, that's how we're gonna play this? Then I am keeping this. You're gonna build up my trust a little bit first? Cat is returned, by the way. That's why my hand is going crazy. Hello, cat. Hello. Okay. You can come back out now. I am still disturbed by how many non-rerolls he keeps rolling, though. I just want enough mana to comfortably inspire and then tick 3 times. Because I would like to reduce the pips on inevitable to 0. While also allowing me to use this move twice. Oh, you know what? Killing the wisps gets us mana as well, so this is plenty enough, right? Let's do that. Let's do a stun. And then call it there. Alright, so start with this because this has to be engaged. You go kapow. Then we do this here and then perma boost. You. I think that's gonna be the most generally useful for, like, dealing with inevitable later. Oh, no, not that one. Hey, well, who's this guy attacking? Okay. Amaran Wizard was on Kronos and one-shot Inevitable? Does that one-shot him? Hold on. You might be right. Wait, you might be right. Did I miss that? Doesn't quite one-shot him. It's getting close, though. It's probably worth it, you're right. Probably worth it. And then we'll do a couple of ticks. Over here. So he's doing 0. Then we let you go again. Thanks for the love bomb, Vitor. How's it going? Master Ranger Kronos around the... Everyone knows Master Ranger Kronos around these towns? Exactly. That's so many Slamets. You know what? I'm even gonna stun him.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Should we go back and not tick him? Yeah, let's do that. If we're stunning him, let's use the tick somewhere else. So do that. Let's inspire here. Go there. And we tick there. Tick there. It's very nice. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Might see me back to some slice for a change. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I wasn't sure what else to do at the game. But I haven't played that much Blyptra, so I did feel like I could probably do some more. I know people like it. Could one-shot him, but it would require me to armor, self-inspire armorer, then on the wizard. Okay. The armor is the armor uses the move on self. Inspire the armor, use it on the wizard. Then the wizard hits Kronos. Yeah, you could do it, huh? Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we can do it pretty easily just by rolling this again. And then he's gone. You like that? Because it'll probably get us... Whoa! That's right, he's got a reroll side too. Well, now we're in business. Even though they just rolled X's immediately afterwards. He's got it. Alright, Cat is leaving. Hello. Yep, yeah, see? Your message got through. I figured it out. Am I just fishing for infinite mana like this? It seems like a terrible way to get there. Way to try to do this. Let's not. We do that. See you later. Let me go like... I mean, that's not even necessary. Let's do one of these. One of these. One of these. Use this for more mana. We tick the guys who have vulnerable. We burst this one. We stun this one. No, I won't allow it. You may not leave. When I hit you with a stick of sticks. I have to spoil the party. It wasn't armor 3 pits. To gain an extra 3 pit, which is 6 damage in need of 8. I don't know. It was engage. It was engage, so, I see what you're saying. That's where the 6 damage comes from? Yeah, maybe. I tick to vulnerable before the bow would not have worked because, it's engaged. So, it would have deactivated engage. I was thinking about that. Thought about that a couple times. Anyways, that's that, Luke. We did it. We've done it.